A wave of protests is sweeping across the United States, sending a clear message to those in power, especially the Trump administration, that no one is above the law. Demonstrators say they are pushing back against what they see as an expansion of presidential authority, stricter immigration crackdowns, and a growing war in Iran that many fear is spiraling without a clear end in sight. This marks the third No Kings protest since President Donald Trump took office. On Saturday alone, more than 3,000 events were held across all 50 states. Donald Trump has got to go, said Richard Rosati, who traveled from New York to Washington, D.C. to join the protests. It's about honesty, integrity, civility, and respect. It's about treating our global allies like they matter. This is Trump's war. It's not America's war. Thousands gathered in major cities, including Los Angeles and Minnesota, areas that became focal points of a hardline immigration crackdown late last year. Earlier protests there turned deadly, leaving 2 U.S. citizens dead. For many demonstrators, the core issue is what they describe as a violation of the rule of law, from deportations carried out without due process to military action in Iran without prior authorization from Congress. He told us he wouldn't send us into war, and he did, one protester said. We're already trillions of dollars in debt, and now we're pouring even more money into a war we can't afford. While the U.S. president insists the country is winning and that Iran is being weakened, many protesters remain unconvinced. Beyond foreign policy, concerns are also growing at home. Demonstrators point to rising living costs and soaring fuel prices, which they say are directly impacting everyday Americans. These protests reflect mounting pressure on the Trump administration as the country heads toward midterm elections in November. Many here hope that increasing Democratic representation in Congress could shift the balance of power and place greater limits on the president, both domestically and internationally.